무너져도 난 아닌 척해. Do I look like I'm good? 나 숨막히는 밤에 날 끌어안지 나 이런 내 모습 보일까봐. 꿈은 don't lie 나는 말 거짓말. 나를 위해 쏘는 드라마일까. When you call me all 만설이지 왜 내게 물어봐. Do I deserve your faith? All this fake fame maybe I don't need it. 끌어안아 한 조각의 feeling. 어저께고 짙은 사랑을 원하는 걸. Won't stop on the way. 널 위해 날 보는 지금 넌 어디로 아직도 wanna where you at. Still can see 멀리 소리쳐 너를 찾아. Shout love for your name. Ain't about the fame now. Shout love for your name. Yeah, ain't about the fame now. Super hard, super hard. Make it loud, make it loud. 어떤 날 원할까? Yeah. 너의 모습 말고 진짜 나의 내 모습. 서투른 지금뿐. Beats go boom, 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 boom. Turn up in my reason. 날 비추는 빛. Shine, shine, flashlight. Pass me the key. 난 너와 영원히. Go up, go up. All this fake fame, maybe I don't need it. 끌어안아 한 조각의 feeling. We don't wanna chase, make it every day. 함께라면 우린 이뤄내. You know that I need you. On the way. 널 위해 날 보는 지금 넌 어디로 아직도 wanna where you at. Still can see 멀리 소리쳐 너를 찾아. Shout love for your name. Ain't about the fame now. Shout love for your name. Yeah, ain't about the fame now. Ain't about the fame now.
That was Fame by Rise. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. That's clearly mad at a few people in the chat right now. Firstly, it's a wonderful day because it's raining. So as soon as I opened my eyes, I was like, I am happy. All that it takes to make me happy is a little bit of sprinkles, and everybody treats me as if I'm just this hard to please, never grateful, sensitive, little spoiled person. And I woke up and I was like, people are misunderstanding me so much. I'm so soft. So guys, in the opening, I talked about eating in the car because I eat in the car all the time. A lot of the times when I have work, what my parents would do is they would buy me food in the car or pack me food for the car, and I would eat while they drive me to my next destination, which was what happened yesterday. After radio, I had to go to the recording studio, but I had no time to eat. So my dad got me food and I was eating it in the car. I asked him to get me bread or something, but he got me like 2 lunch boxes and some 붕어빵 and also a latte. And I was like, whoa, you call me extra? So I was eating in the car. And then I was like, you know, the classic question, if I wanted to eat like snacks in your car, would you allow me? Blah, blah, blah. You know, that thing. I asked my dad. He gave a boring answer. He said, yeah, I don't care. But I was like, I should ask the listeners tomorrow. Guys, if I want to eat a really flaky croissant and I wasn't being careful, like I was like munching it, which is what I usually do in the car when I eat bread, and then I go like, and then I wipe the crumbs off in the car. And would you be mad at me? That was my question. And to those of you guys that said I would be mad, or to those of you guys, like the ones that said, yeah, you can't eat in the car, you guys are the people that answer when your girlfriend asks you, would you rather date, you know, Scarlett Johansson over me? You guys are the people that would be like, I mean, guys, what are the actual chances of me going into your car and eating a really flaky croissant? You guys are the people that can't answer I love you in the whole wide world. Like when your girlfriend or boyfriend says, "Would you die for me?" You guys are the people that would be like, I mean, guys, you're making me into a toxic girlfriend today. Are you guys ready? The audacity to answer my question that way in the opening when you clearly have 2 hours with me today. I am amazed. Yeah, I'm amazed. Let's see what you guys are saying. Geek Diggy says, I would let you eat in my beach car. I've never cleaned that thing. Not in your main car? I'm really hurt today. Arctic says, I mean, you aren't wrong. For what? Bahar says, I can die for you, but still no breadcrumbs in my car. Oh, so can I eat bread in your car after you die for me? What about that? I don't know, guys. If you were my boyfriend, I think I would have gone home. I'm kidding. No, actually, am I? Am I? Well, guys, I'll give you a chance to say some nice things to me. I'll give you 3 minutes and 23 seconds to pay pretty tax so that I come back to happy little Iris. Right now, I'm toxic little Iris. This is Circle by Cheese.
Help me, there's no way out. 너에게 빠진 순간 Tell me that everything's alright. 우린 이어져 있다고. Never ending, we're going round and round it. 계속될 테니까. Maybe you, I just wanna be with you. 운명이라 느꼈던 순간 somehow 놓치고 싶지 않아. 길을 잃어버려도 Know that we are together in a big circle. 그 안에 있으니까. 매일 나의 꿈속에 알 수 없는 감정은 그 마음 끝엔 언제나 너일 것만 같아서 우릴 그린 선들은 everywhere around 숨 모인 걸음을 따라 사라지지 않는 원 안에서 매일 이렇게 Maybe you, I just wanna be with you. 운명이라 느꼈던 순간 somehow 놓치고 싶지 않아. 길을 잃어버려도 Know that we are together in a big circle. 그 안에 있으니까. We keep rolling till the world ends. 반복되는 시간을 round and round and around. 언제나처럼. And oh, I like the way we spin around. Maybe you, I just wanna be with you. 운명이라 느꼈던 순간 somehow 놓치고 싶지 않아. 길을 잃어버려도 Know that we are together in a big circle. 그 안에 있으니까. 우리는 together in a big
Arirang.
Radio.
AJN says pretty DJ aesthetic, headphones, smile, and cardigan color all looking good. Tigger says Iris is so pretty, flowers bow to her. What other compliments shall I read, pretending I don't see the other comments still talking about me and my croissant? Iris O'Day says, Iris, you're so pretty. Radolph says, for me overall, it depends on the person who does it. Iris, you'll be okay with me. Well, let's talk about what we're doing on our show today. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles and what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you guys a question every day. Follow us on Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. Today's Heart of the Day was, where do you want to live after you retire? Or if you are retired, where are you living right now? If you didn't answer yet, come on over and give us an answer. Anna says, Iris looks like a cherry. Is that a compliment or is that just a comment? Okay, I'm being a pick-me. I should stop. I started the opening in a wrong way today. If you guys have messages for me, you guys can send them to our sent message board or our email, heartattackarirang@gmail.com. You guys can also ask for K-pop song song requests as well, and we'll try to play them. And I'll also be reading the remaining messages I didn't read this week tomorrow for our weekend pre-recording, so make sure to keep them coming. In hour 2 today, we have Travel Diaries with Professor Cynthia. We're going to be traveling close by. I'm excited for today's show. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is 사랑했던 전부였던 by Lin.
불빛 한 점 없는 까만 방 안에 나 홀로 남아 어렴풋한 그 목소리 흐릿해진 얼굴을 가만히 떠올리고 있어 그랬지 사랑했다고만 했지 사랑했으니 곁에 있었다고 했었지 한때는 사랑했던 전부였던 사랑이 서로를 몰라주고 울게 하고 서글픈 말들이 남아도 사랑했던 그날들은 가슴에 새겨져 살아낸다 그랬지 외로웠다고 말했지 곁에 있어도 같은 맘에 서로 울었지 한때는 사랑했던 전부였던 사랑이 서로를 몰라주고 울게 하고 서글픈 말들이 남아도 사랑했던 그날들은 가슴에 새겨져 살아낸다
November 27th, Thursday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Today, most of the country will get rain and higher mountain areas will see snow. Central regions can expect 5 to 20 millimeters of rain, while the south will get about 5 millimeters. In colder mountain areas, snow will pile up with 5 to 10 centimeters possible in the Gangwon highlands. Temperatures will be similar to or slightly above normal. Daytime highs will be 10 degrees Celsius in Seoul, 12 in Gwangju, and 16 in Busan, much like yesterday. But once the rain stops tonight, cold air will move in and sub-zero temperatures will return tomorrow. Director Lee Sang-il, a Korean-Japanese filmmaker, has set a new box office record in Japan. His film Gokuho became the highest-grossing Japanese live-action film of all time. As of the 25th, distributor Toho reported that the film drew 12.31 million viewers and earned 17.37 billion yen, breaking a record that had stood for 22 years since Bayside Shakedown 2. In the overall ranking, counting animation and foreign films, it places 11th. Released on June 6th, the movie is based on a novel by Yoshida Shuichi and follows the intense world of Japanese traditional kabuki. It stars Yoshizawa Ryo and Yokohama Ryusei. Director Lee Sang-il previously made Hula Girls, Villain, and Rage, and also worked on Apple TV's Pachinko Season 2. BTS Jimin has won another trophy at a major Brazilian awards show, marking his third consecutive year of recognition. According to the Break Tudo Awards announcement on November 19th, Jimin won International Male Artist, continuing his streak since 2023. Break Tudo Awards is a major Brazilian event where winners are chosen directly by the public. Jimin's repeated win shows his strong popularity in Brazil and his position as a leading K-pop artist there. This has been Korea's Heart News of the day. We'll be back after Be Mine by Jimin of BTS and SOS by Moonbyul of Mamamoo.
Coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving, coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving, coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Moving, coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. 뜨거운 island, 둘만의 party, yeah. I know what you want, and baby, I want the same. Love till the morning. 어차피 우린 연결된 DNA. Baby come, show me what love is. Yeah, yeah. 뜨겁게 녹여줘 뜨겁게 빨리. Lovers come and go, in and out of my heart. 빠져들수록 기뻐만 가는 걸. 영원히 이대로 널 가질 수 있다면 I want you to be mine. I want you to be mine. I want you to be mine. Coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you to be mine. Coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you to be mine. Coming, loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you to be mine. I want you to be mine.
말이 너에게 좋을까 숨겨왔던 내 맘이 닿을까 수많은 고민 끝 하루를 시작해 너의 맘속 난 어디쯤일까 무심코 지나치진 않을까 별의별 걱정으로 가득 찬 밤 새벽이 오기까지 쏟아 내 머리는 모두 비워내 근데 왜 난 고장난 채로 또 너를 생각하고 있는 건데 SOS 어디에 있든 내가 갈게 넌 내게 신호를 보내줘 금방 너를 찾을 수 있게 대답해줘 Yes or yes 더 늦기 전에 말해줄래 잠못드는 내게로 내 맘은 또 SOS 내 폰에 너가 좋아하는 음식 장소로 가득해 내 편에 너의 시간만 써주길 바래 뭐해란 두 글자에 것도 챙겨 나갈 준비해 어디에 있는 곳으로 갈게 넌 말만 해 하나 둘 쌓여가 버킷리스트 내가 봐도 우린 닮아도 비슷해 비긴 뒤 하늘 색다른 blue 너가 불러주는 이름을 난 좋아해 SOS 어디에 있든 내가 갈게 넌 내게 신호를 보내줘 금방 너를 찾을 수 있게 대답해줘 Yes or yes 더 늦기 전에 말해줄래 잠못드는 내게로 내 맘은 또 SOS 저 멀리 있어 fly 꼭 바래왔던 소원을 속삭여 서로의 맘을 이어줘 그대로 미소 지어줘 하얗게 바래진 빈 공간을 너와 나 둘이 가득 채우고 싶어 SOS 어디에 있든 내가 갈게 넌 내게 신호를 보내줘 금방 너를 찾을 수 있게 대답해줘 Yes or yes 더 늦기 전에 말해줄래 잠못드는 내게로 내 맘은 넌 SOS 넌 내게로 every day Yes or yes 대답해줘 every day 또 SOS
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day.
I want to stay.
We ask you guys a question every day on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. Check out our stories if you want to participate. We asked you guys today, where do you want to live after you retire? Do you guys have retirement plans? I do, I don't. I do, but I don't. I have retirement wishes, but I don't have a plan. So here's my wish. I want to retire ASAP. Like ASAP. But I can't. That's all I have to say about retirement. You guys? After I retire, I always told myself that I would live in Vancouver, specifically Langley, because I grew up in Langley and there's nothing to do in Langley. But I don't need to be in the city because I just stay home anyway. So I told myself I'd live in the same house that I lived in. I still remember the address by heart. I told myself I'd go back there. But my mom was like, why? I don't want to go back there. I mean, do you? I don't understand. I was like, it's my childhood. And she was like, why wouldn't you live in like New York or something? And I was like, why are you not acknowledging my childhood? But yeah, that was what I thought. And then I thought to myself though, okay, but if I go back to Vancouver, that means I have no delivery. I have no delivery food like in Korea, like that level. So I was like, could I do it? I don't have access to all these Korean foods. Could I do it? But yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's my plan. But who knows? I also think Boston is not bad. When I was in Boston, I was pretty happy. So I was pretty and happy. That's what I mean when I say pretty happy. So I was like, okay, Boston's not bad either. But then they have a lot of R words. So I guess we'll have to think about it. Yeah. Did you guys know I never saw an R word when I was in Canada either? I just never see R words. Let's stop talking about R words. Sakasa says, do they have Hey Radio in Canada? Yes, they do. They didn't have it when I lived there, but now they do. So yeah. AJN says, I think about retiring about twice a day and talk about it about 3 times a week. High five, AJN. This is the only thing I say when I'm with my acquaintances. I would be like, I wish I can retire. But don't get me wrong, guys. Me wanting to retire has nothing to do with like not liking what I do. Like, I like what I do and I really, really like. I'm not spoiling you guys by saying that. But just, I mean retire. I just mean I want to retire because I just want to lie in bed, you know? That's what I mean. Let's see what you guys are saying. Ricky says, somewhere quiet with a lot of trees. Langley. Next. Tikashir says, retire? Is that the thing people do when they stop working? Anna says, probably Canada, somewhere like a farm area. Lage-free spaces. I want to own horses. Langley. You guys, what if we all move to Langley and make it a little heart attack village over there? You know, I want to live in Fort Langley. You guys should give that a search. Lawson says, Jeju. Yeah, I guess Jeju would be nice. Kevin says, Seoul or Busan, South Korea after my retirement. You guys want to come to Korea? Korea is a really busy place though. So when we think about Seoul, it doesn't really match up with like retirement images that I have. But I guess it makes sense because it's a really convenient place. Tarangi says, in peace. Okay. Jenga says, Arizona. I love where I live. Oh my gosh, can I say a really bad joke? Is Arizona tastier in Arizona? I hate myself. Steve says either Hawaii, Singapore, Jeju Island, Vancouver, or Toronto. Steve, only one answer here. Vancouver. Vancouver. Mongo says suburban area where ER is nearby. That's realistic. Wait, not realistic. No, I take that back. It's not realistic because you won't have to go to the ER. Almarax says Bali. I've never been to Bali. I had times when my parents were like, do you want to go? And I was like, nah. You know, my parents also are planning this trip and they were like, do you want to go if you get vacations? Like, if you get a holiday, do you want to go with us? And I was like, no. Like, I'm not even trying to be, you know, nice or whatever. Like, I would rather do a heart attack than to, like, travel. And they were like, oh, okay. Agent says, probably a hut in the countryside, somewhere with 4 seasons. Langley. Guys, let's all meet up in Langley, okay? Let's do live heart attack. What if we actually rented like this hall, like an open studio, and we did heart attack every day live there, and you guys could come see me? Would you come see me? No, actually, I'm not going to ask any questions today. I don't want to ask any pick me questions because I was hurt today. I've been burnt already that I'm not going to be asking. Yeah. Benny says, for me, Busan or Jeju. Ryan says, retirement home. Simsound says, in a place with lots of nature, trees, flowers, cows, and sheep, maybe a little river. I'm not even kidding. All of you guys are screaming lamely. Yeah. Steven says, in a palace, someplace different, fresh. Sorry, I can't answer well. Langley. You know what, guys? I changed my mind. I want to live in a chateau. Maybe I'll make one in Langley. I want to live in either like a Saltburn chateau or like a Downton Abbey type house. Yeah. Robin says in Lapland, Finland, or Hokkaido, Japan. Hokkaido. I want to go to Hokkaido because I heard their lamb is really good and I really like lamb. I've been to a lot of places in Japan, but I haven't been to Hokkaido. Yeah. Crash Override says, I want to stay in Michigan because I like the cost of living here. Oh, so no Langley? Leah says a treehouse would be nice. Langley. Treehouse. I don't think I ever went to a treehouse when I was younger. I was never in a treehouse. Yeah, I don't think so. SB says Iris is high maintenance. And Iris is high maintenance, but you can finish your sentence, SB. But MJ says, if I have a chance, I want to retire in Korea. Come to Korea, guys. I won't be here when I retire, but come. Soph says, in a cold cabin in the woods somewhere around London. Oh, wait, guys. Yeah, I forgot that I actually want to live in London. Let's rethink the Langley plan. SB says, Seoul. To be fair, I want to live there before I retire. So you can come here and just keep living until retirement then. Dazin says, Jeju Island, Singapore, and Bhutan. Okay. Clara says, Japan. Matthias says, I want to live near the beach. I love the beach and surfing. I've never been surfing before, which is probably not surprising. But if you're wondering, I've never been surfing before. And if you ask me, will I ever surf? The answer is, likely not. SB finished the sentence, but she is still amazing. Good job, SB. Fantastic says, somewhere cold all year, but that doesn't snow. Actually, snow is okay as long as it melts. Yeah, I don't want to be somewhere that's hot. I want to be chilly. That's why I want to live in Vancouver, because it's rainy a lot. Adrian says, a town in Korea called Gochang. I know Gochang, but it's surprising. Why, AJN? What's the reason? It has couches to Seoul and Busan and near the countryside. Oh, that was the last one. Interesting. Gochang is a new one. Anna says, somewhere in Scotland would be good. Sakaza says, do you like the sea, Iris? I don't mind the sea, but if you were to ask me if I was a sea person or a forest person or a mountain person, I'm definitely more of a green person, but I think that's just because I grew up in a foresty place. And the sea, I don't like the sea breeze. Breeze. Why was I saying breeze down here? I don't like the sea breeze. Why do I keep going down when I say breeze? Yeah, it makes, you know how it's thick and sticky, the air near the sea? I don't like that. But you know how in the forest it's like, oh my gosh, it's green type of air? That's what I like. Thank you for your answers, guys. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your messages. This is 갈색머리 by Yoongun featuring Kim Yeonu.
내가 버린 그녀가 이 노래를 들으면 흩어진 갈색 머리 바람에 젖어 날 생각할까 그녀를
That was Brown Hair Karseng Mari by Yoongan. Let's read your messages. The first one is SB saying, "Hi Iris. I had a cheat day. I went and got ice cream and put some toppings. It was so good. I had to put gummy bears too. Iris, question of the day. What is your favorite kind of ice cream? Mine is mint chocolate chip. Can I request ice cream by Blackpink and Selena Gomez? Have a great day." Hi, SB. My favorite type of ice cream, and also I appreciate you wrote OUR for favorite. My favorite type of ice cream? I really like sorbets. So I like lemon sorbet, tomato basil sorbet. You know, ice cream is one of those things where I don't really have a favorite, but I have flavors that I crave at the moment. So let's talk about what I'm craving at the moment. I'm craving a hojicha ice cream, and I want like a espresso ice cream, like a coffee flavored ice cream. I'm also craving a yuzu sorbet, and what else? You guys want to tell me some ice cream flavors that you like or cravings so we can talk about it? I like, what else? When we're talking about, you know, the place with the 31 flavors, when we're talking about the 31 flavored place, I always have the rainbow sorbet. I always have the rainbow sorbet, and is it sorbet or sherbet? Whatever. I often have the berry cheesecake flavor as well. Oh, I really like cheesecake flavors. I like crunchy New York cheesecake as well, blueberry cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake. Cheesecake is just good when it's frozen. AJN says bubblegum. Ooh, bubblegum. So you like bubblegum. Turtle Tracks. What is Turtle Tracks to your shiur? What does that taste like? Steve says peach. Geek Diggy says chocolate devotion. Dark chocolate ice cream with mashed up brownies, mini chocolate chips, and fudge syrup. Goodbye, health. Hello, happiness. Butter pecan. Oh, I actually really want a butter pecan right now. Thanks to Tigger Shior. Oh, we have a picture from SB. It's the ice cream picture. Gummy bears with chocolate. Shall we debate, guys? Thoughts on gummy bears and chocolate? SB, explain. Show yourself and please explain. Was it good, gummy bears and chocolate? The next message is from Steven saying, "Hi Iris, you are so pretty today. I just watched season 5 of Stranger Things. Have you heard of it? It's on Flix. Can you play a song by Mian? Your pick. Thanks, Steven R." Hi Stevens. Our team did pick a song. It wasn't my pick, but it is Heart Attack pick. I've heard of Stranger Things and I have never watched it, but recently I saw this Okay, I'll be honest. ChatGPT told me there was an actor that suited my ideal type aesthetically, and it was an actor that I didn't know, so I searched them up and I was like, oh wow, like I like them. And I didn't know where they were in, but they were in Stranger Things, and I was like, oh, I didn't watch Stranger Things, that's why I don't know them. And then I met Boitello, right? And I told him, oh, there's this actor actually that I thought was good looking and he was in Stranger Things. And Boitello was like, oh, it's blah blah blah, like he said the character name, and I was like, I don't know, I didn't watch it. And he's like, no, from the Iris I know, I just know that it's this person. And I was like, how do you know? And he was like, no, it's so clear that you like him, that guy. And I searched him up and it was that guy. And Tello was like, yeah, he's like your type. Like he's the only person I can think of. So I didn't watch Stranger Things, but because of that, I was like, should I watch it? But then I don't like fantasy. That's why I was like, am I gonna be intrigued in, monster stuff? You guys are asking who. I'm sorry, I forgot. SRD says Steve. SB says it's probably Steve. If you guys watch Stranger Things, do you think you can guess who this actor is? The guy that I thought was cute that is apparently in Stranger Things that Boitello nailed on spot. SB says, or Charlie Heaton's character. What do you guys think? AJN says Will. Guys, guess. Fennel says Finn. Wait, you guys have different answers. Now I'm getting confused because I don't know any character names. Let me search it up. If you guys, because there was like this one picture I saw of this actor and he was covered in blood and I thought it was so pretty. I'll tell you who it is. I guess they're all covered in blood though. Sukasa says you'll love it, Iris. It's so you. You think so? No, don't bring me over to AI mode, please. It's Vecna. Wait, is it Vecna? It might not be Vecna. It's Vecna. Jamie Campbell Bauer. Bauer? It's Vecna. Yep, you guys didn't get it right. I guess Tello knows me better than you guys. Irisism of the day has once again failed. We'll be back after 2 songs. Ice Cream by Blackpink and Selena Gomez and Say My Name by Mian.
Come a little closer 'cause you look thirsty. I'ma make it better, slip it like a Slurpee.
Snow cone chili, get it free like Willy. In the jeans like Billy, you be popping like a Willy.
Even in the sun, you know I keep it icy. You could take a lick, but it's too cold to bite me.
Bird, frozen, you the one being chosen. Play the part like Moses, keep it fresh like roses.
Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. Looking good enough to eat. Clothes with the kiss, so he call me ice cream. Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be. Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. Baby, you deserve a treat. Diamonds on my wrist, so he call me ice cream. You could double dip, 'cause I know you like me. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. I know that my heart can be so cold, but I'm sweet for you, can put me in a cone. You're the only touch, yeah, to get me melting. He's a favorite, always gotta pick him. You're the cherry Bishop, stay on top of me, so I can't see nobody else but me, no. Get it, flip it, scoop it, do it like that, yeah, yeah. Like it, love it, like it, do it like la la la, oh yeah. Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. Looking good enough to eat. Coldest with the kiss, so he call me ice cream. Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be. Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet. Baby, you deserve a treat. Diamonds on my wrist, so he call me ice cream. You could double dip, 'cause I know you like me. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream.
Chillin' like a villain, yeah, rah, rah, rah. 미친 듯한 속도 in my life, rah. 너무 빨라, 너는 되게 원한다면 그냥 치름, 밀리스, 매일 버릇. 한여름 손목에 얼음. Keep it moving like my Lisa. Think you fly, but where you visa? Mona Lisa, kinda Lisa, needs an ice cream and a treat. Keep it moving like my Lisa. Think you fly, but where you visa? Mona Lisa, kinda Lisa, needs an ice cream and a treat.
Ice cream, ice cream, chillin'. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
마치 꿈을 꾼 듯해 허상처럼 아득해 너 떠나간 빈자리엔 쭉 남겨진 추억밖엔 실감나는 이별에 쏟아지는 아픔에 행복했던 날 잃은 채 습관처럼 널 그려내 어김없이 완전같이 들리는 네 목소리 끝이 없는 너란 dreaming 2, 3, 4 날 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 사랑한 그 눈빛으로 여전히 날 불러오지 너만 홀다 슬픈 드라마 It's too much 너무나 날 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 아무렇지 않은 척 지워내려 해봐도 날 비웃듯이 불러도 벗어날 수도 없게 어김없이 완전같이 들리는 네 목소리 끝이 없는 너란 dreaming 그럼 널 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 사랑한 그 눈빛으로 여전히 넌 불러오지 너만 웃던 슬픈 드라마 Too much 너무나 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 익숙하던 네가 떠나버린 낯선 하늘 끝 You and I love is gone 어김없이 완전같이 들리는 네 목소리 끝이 없는 너란 dream 제발 널 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 사랑한 그 눈빛으로 여전히 넌 불러오지 나만 웃던 슬픈 드라마 Too much 너무나 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼 슬픈 드라마 Too much 너무나 잊을 수가 없게 You say my name 화끈할처럼
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
ARIRANG.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City.
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in. Arirang Radio.
It is time to move on to hour 2. We will be joined by Professor Cynthia for Travel Diaries. Today's episode is very much needed for Iris and everybody in this building right now. Spoiler alert. We'll be back after we listen to a song. This is 어제보다 슬픈 오늘 by Udi. See you soon.
밤새도록 내리던 소낙비가 네 모습을 지울까 네가 떠난 어제보다도 난 오늘이 더 슬퍼지고 나의 창에 비친 아침 햇살이 어젯밤을 다 지울까 퉁퉁 부은 내 눈 속엔 아직 너를 보는 눈물이 거울 속에 비친 내 모습은 괜찮다며 웃는데 거울 밖에 나 울고 있잖아 넌 괜찮니 지금도 나는 실감나지 않는다 어제 네가 쓰던 컵이 아직 나와 둘이 앉아있고 너의 사랑이 머물렀던 내 많은 슬픔은 내 가슴에 스며 내게 어제보다 더 큰 아픔을 주네 밤새도록 힘들게 취한다고